Yaso Mahadu. See, what we want in our journey of life is being marked here that there should be Bhuhu Bhuvaha Swaha. Bhuhu is Bhulokam. Bhuvaha is Antarikshalokamam. Swaha is Swargalokam. Bhuhu is Rigveda. Bhuvaha is Samaveda. Swaha is the Yajurveda. So like that, in Taittiriya Upanishad, you see the identification and definition for these three mystic syllables. And all these things we club because we want to have the connections wholesale to all these worlds. We are connected always because heaven gives you rain and the Antarikshaloka gives you the water and Bhuloka we are making our living. Therefore, these three things which are provided by all the three worlds, we are very much happy. Therefore, we say Bhurbhuvasva. In fact, it is said, whenever you do the Mangala Harati, Karpura Harati, or Varti Harati, or Dhupam, what are you doing? You are trying to make the entire three worlds fragrant with Dhupam, then brilliant with the Ekarthi Deepam. Then you have the Karpuram, make it more and more scenting or prosperous. So thereby you have to wave the Mangala Harati 3 times minimum with the mantra connected. Then you see Balam Ojaha Balam Brahma Kshatram. So if Brahma is the priesthood, Kshatriya is the royalty. So Maharajalige and Brahmanrige, andre Veda Vidya Adhyayana Madavarige, because both are Brahmins are the ministers, Kshatriyas are the kings or rulers. So avaribbru chennagidre, then the whole people will be very happy. That's why we are Brahma Kshatram Pantu Swaha. So we make a prayer to Agni or not whenever we do some offering. So Pantu, you please protect the all priest class. Brahman alone Allah. It is including all the 4 and more subsects also are involved in this Brahma Kshatriya. Kshatriya is the king. All Kshatriyas are also involved in this particular situation. Therefore, Brahma Kshatram Padu. So, move. And again, not only Padu, Kirti important. So, Yallaru, if people get out, ఏమంటారు వాళ్ళు కీర్తిశేషులు అంటారు. So body is not there. That's what is called yasasariram. The body, physical body will disappear. We cannot hold it. Need not hold also. When time comes, automatically it falls down like the leaf in the yatha vrukshasya paranam, like the tree, like the leaf from the tree branch. So leaf does not wait. When once it's worked with the branch of the tree or the tree is over, automatically the tree need not stop. The leaves themselves get dropped out of it. So that's the nature. And Satyam Tapoha Nama. Nama also Kirti, Tapassu, Satyam, Yashaha, Mahattu, Aderitya, Rupam, Amrutam. So even the form and even that immortality. So all the, and moreover, Chakshu, Shrotram, Manaha, Ayuhu, Vishwam Yashaha, Mahaha. So again, I need not translate all this, we're already done sufficiently. Then all these items are associated with us. And again, we have this Vaishvara. Then we have Apaha Samam, Bhaha Haraha. So Bhaha is the Kanti, Bhaha is the brilliance, Bhaha is the radiance, Bhaha is thermal power. And Hara, Tapasu, Samam. Then again, This is all we want as a blessing from Paramatma, as long as we breath our life. And we can get it only through the prayer. That's why Yashwamahe Sau Manasaya Rudram. So in Rudraದಲ್ಲಿ ఏమిటి చెప్పారు? సౌమనస్సు ఉండాలి అంటే సుఖమైనటువంటి మనస్సు, శాంతపూరితమైన మనస్సు, నిశ్చలమైన మనస్సు, ఎటువంటి వరీసు ఎటువంటి దేవ్సు లేనటువంటి ఉండాలి అంటే దట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో ఏ ఫార్చ్యూన్. హౌ మెనీ పీపుల్ ఆర్ పీస్ఫుల్ ఆఫ్టర్ రిటైర్మెంట్? ఫ్యామిలీಯಲ್ಲಿ ఉంటున్నంత వరకు there are so many things that grip the attention and worry. If the father could not complete the daughter's marriage before retirement and just around, he will be bothered, because after retirement the services he cannot afford from his own officials and all people. So many problems crop up. So it is best if you can finish off your responsibilities before the time of retirement, and otherwise around the retirement time. And now there is a prayer for the Agni. Om Jata Veda Yadiva Pavakosi Vaisvanaro Yadiva Vaidyutosi Shyam Prajabhyo Yajamanaya Lokam Urjam Pushtim Dadatu Abhyavavrutsva. So now you are asking Jata Veda, Agni, Aya Agni, you are XYZ. So you have so many epithets, so much of kirti is with you, but one of them is you are the purifier. Pavakosi, you are the purifier. And again, he is Agni is one who is common to all people. Vaisvanaraha. Vishwanarahita Vaisvanaraha. Meaning that he is not at all having any amount of partiality. So Chettaina, Guttaina, Nalleina, Balleina. As Annamacharya gives you a beautiful composition, ఆ వెంకటరమణునికి అందరూ సమానులే, వెదర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ బగ్ or anything in the creation. The entirety of the content of the creation is very well liked by Paramatma. So that Venkateswara Swami గద్యంలో కనిపిస్తుంది నాకు. And Kalau Venkatanayakaha, Mahavishnu, he has taken the specialization or simply the focused work to remove the sins of people in the Kali Yuga. Therefore, Vem is sin, Kata is to Nasha. So Venkata means he will remove the doshas or arishtas in one and all. If they are devoted to him, then he will make them free. That's why he is called Vaisvanaraha. Agni is Vishnu only. And Vaidyutaha, Vidyut means lightning. And lightning is the thing that will spark out, something like the spark plug in our car engine or any engine. So he is a Vaidyuta. So this is the kind of challenge thrown to Agni. Aya Agni, if you are a Pavaka, if you are really non-egoistic person, if you are the radiant energy, then you have to do these two people. One, Prajabhyaha Sham. So ಈ ಯಾರು ಬಂದು ಯಜ್ಞದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರೋ, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಗ್ರಾಂಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ್ಯಾಮ್ ಪೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈಂಡ್. ಯಜ್ಞ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗಲಾಟೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅದು ಇದು ಏನಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತವಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಆ ಮನೆ ಹೋಮ್ ಸ್ವೀಟ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಅಂತ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಹಾಕಿದರೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ವೈಶ್ವಾನರಹ. ದೆನ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ರಜಾಭ್ಯ ಶಂ. There are people of various trades, various commerce habits, and various habits, various work and various functions. But in spite of such kind of varied professions or activity that people have taken, you please try to bless peace and success to all the people. And again, Yajamanaya Lokam. whoever performs the sacrifice, or rather the sacrificer, he must have a world of his own. That is, he must have his ruling power. Lokam is also a ruling power, that all people will be under his control, listening to his vakyams and listening to them, seeing that there is a kind of harmony and happiness in the lokam. Not only that, here we see Urjam Pushtim Dadato Abhyava Vrutsva Mrutyuhunasya Ayurvarthatam. So if other line in the Urjam Pushtim Dadatu Abhyava Vrutsva. Aya Agni, you just constantly be a support for us. In what manner you try to provide me the Urja and Pushti. Urjam Pushtim Dadatu. And ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇಷ್ಟೇನಾಗಬೇಕು, ಭೂಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಭೂರ್ಲೋಕ, ಭುವರ್ಲೋಕ, ಸ್ವರ್ಲೋಕ, ಈ ಮೂರು ಲೋಕಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಕಷ್ಟಗಳಿದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಭೂಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಕಷ್ಟಗಳು ತಪ್ಪಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ ನಾವು whichever loka we go, there should not be any kind of pestering difficulties. Therefore, we have to safeguard ourselves, not only our life upon the earth, but also our life after death. That's what we call eschatological comfort. So, eschatology is a branch of study in Veda. There we have a lot of information regarding the people who die. What happens to people die? ನಾವು ಇರೋ ತನಕ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಪಂಚ ಸುಖ ದುಃಖ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಪೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಬಾಡಿ, ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿ, ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್, ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್, ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರೇಡಿಯೋ, ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಫ್ಯಾನ್, ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹೀಟರ್. Imagine how would be the life like. But because of the technological improvement, we are all introduced to all these comforts. So these days things have become so bad that without fan, without microwave, without heater, without water heater, etc., etc., life becomes very difficult. People used to exert a lot. ಇವಾಗ ಮಿಕ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಮಿಕ್ಸರು, ಗ್ರೈಂಡರು, ಎಕ್ಸೆಟ್ರಾ. So because of these contrivances that have come now, yes, people have become otherwise affected. Therefore, ಆ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ all the time for women in the house was being actively engaged. Madhyana hotnalli they do something different. When they complete their kitchen work in the morning, before and after lunch, before evening, they would always spend time usefully. So we remember our grandmas, mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother, and all those people. They didn't have a TV at all. They didn't have a mobile. But still they survived a fruitful life. And they had the art of living too with them. ಅದರಿಂದ ಮೃತ್ಯುಹೂನಸ್ಯದು ಆಯುರ್ವರ್ಧತಾಂ. ಈ ಮೃತ್ಯು ಅಂದರೆ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟೀಸು, ಅರಿಷ್ಟಗಳು. ಸೊ ಅರಿಷ್ಟ ನಿರಸನಮಸ್ತು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಈಸ್, whatever doshas are creeping or already present, then all those doshas must vanish, not disappear. So may appear, but vanish, not at all come back to the area. So mrityuhurasyatu ayurvarthatam, and konege mrityuhurasyatu ayurvarthatam. So after all this kind of revision that we have done about these paragraphs which we have covered already, now we have also come across this particular passage, Harigum harantamanyanti deva Viswasyeishanam Rishabham Matinam Brahma Sarupamanuvedamagatu Ayanam ma vivadhir vikramasva Machito mrutyo ma vadhihi Ma mevalam divruho ma pramoshihi Prajam ma meririshayurugra Nruchashasam Havisha vidhema. Ugra ayuhu is important. See, Ayuhu andre Jivana, the lifestyles and all health. But Ugra Ayuhu means perfect health. No day you should complain of any part of the body paining. No day you should complain that you have got some infection or you are affected. No virus to attack you at all. So, if at all these unknown microbes, unseeable microbes were to attack you and make you troubled, till then you are to be very healthy. That's why you are making prayer to uh, all that Bruti Devata, that Ayanamma Vivadhihi Nama ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಡೇ ಟು ಡೇ ಲೈಫ್ ನಮ್ಮ ದಿನಚರಿ hampered. And ಓ ಮೃತ್ಯು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ strength inside me, strength and stamina, and even my children also should not be affected. Actually, a child born today must reach 100th year, and so Purna Ayusu. Therefore, Atharveda gives the anugraha that ಏನಂತ ಜರಾಂಗಚ್ಚ ಶಿಶು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಜರಾಂಗಚ್ಚ ಶಿಶು ಓ ಶಿಶು you go to old age. So people looking at the child, if this Asirvada is given by the elders, then the other people might get hurt. ಏನು ಸಾರ್ ಆಗಲೇ ಮುದುಕ ಮುದುಕ ಆಗಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಅಲ್ಲ. That is the implication is that to become older, to live such a long life is not easy. And we should have a ugram ayuhu. We should have a very strong health. Pravepanaya mrutyave prasma asha asrunvan kame najanayat punaha. See, we have got ashas, expectations, desires, wants, etc. All these things, though you consume or though you fulfill, again they will crop up because desires never end. Desires never end. They are all like the waves in the ocean or waves in the river. That's why Kalidasa says in Abhignana Sakuntalam, ಮನೋರಥಾನಾಂ ತಟಪ್ರಪಾತಾಹ ಅಂತ. ಈ ಮನೋರಥಗಳಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಮನಸ್ಸು ಒಂದು ರಥ. ಸೊ ರಥ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಯೋಕ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿ ಹಾರ್ಸಸ್. ಎನಿ ಚಾರಿಯಟ್ ಯೋಕ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಇಂಜನ್ ಆರ್ ಹಾರ್ಸಸ್ ಆರ್, it is always mobile. It is always the speed. So that Vega is important. Manovega, Kopavega, Ashavega, like that. So Kamena Janayan Punaha. Therefore, ಈ ಕಾಮನ ಇದನ್ನಲ್ಲ, the deity who controls the desires, ಕಾಮೇನ ಮೇ ಕಾಮ ಆಗಾತು. ಸೊ ಕಾಮಗಳಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಾಮ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ನೇನು, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಎಂಟರಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದಿ ಫಾಲ್ಗುಣ ಮಾಸಂ, ಫಾಲ್ಗುಣ, ದಿ ಫೈನಲ್ ಮಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕ್ರೋಧಿನಾಮ ಸಂವತ್ಸರಂ. The Purnami day is said to be Kamadahana day. So Kamadahanam, that is having had all our desires all through the year, we have to say bye to all of them and start your life fresh after the new year that comes up. The Viswavasu Samvatsaram is peeping. In about 30 days or so, we are entering into Viswavasu after the Krodhinam Samvatsara. You can always have a kind of review, how about the events, depending upon the age that you are running. Kamena me kama agatu. So how these desires will crop up and come and pester or make you get it filled? One, Kamena, Kamanadilla, Kamadevananda Bharate. Who is that Kamadeva? Rudra is again Kamadeva. Though he is a Mrityunjaya or he is a Manmatha Nasaka, but still he is attracted to that Kamam. Therefore, here you see Kama Hrudayad Hrudayam Mrityo. So Hrudayadinda Hrudayakke, Mrityoga Hrudayat, Mrityoho Hrudayat Hrudayam. ಮೃತ್ಯುವಿನ ಹೃದಯದಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಮೋಷನ್ಸು ನಮ್ಮ ಹೃದಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿ ದಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಅವರ್ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಮೃತ್ಯು ದೇವತಾ. ಸೊ ಮೃತ್ಯು ದೇವತಾಸ್ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ವೈಲ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ಮೃತ್ಯು ದೇವತ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ ನಡೀತಾನೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನೋಡಿ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಡಾರ್ಕ್ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಗುಡುಗು ಮಿಂಚು ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನೂ ತಡಾಗತ್ತೆ ಮಳೆ ಬರೋದು, ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಗೋ ಔಟ್. ಸೊ ಯು ಗೋ ಔಟ್, ನಾಟ್ ಕೇರಿಂಗ್ ದ the moment you go out without umbrella some distance, there will be big rain. So what is that happen? You could have stayed in the house, but your karma, your emotion that you should go, etc., will make you simply subject to that kind of badha. That's why Hrudayat Mrityoho Hrudayat Hrudayam and Yadamishamadaha Priyam. So tad yatopamam abhi. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಮಾಲಂಕಾರ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಆ ಮೃತ್ಯು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಆಟ ಆಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ. ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ. ಸಿ ಅದರದೇ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ Kendra students here in Chicago, papam, he asked his boy to deliver something to his sister in downtown Chicago. But he was a good driver, this college student. But that Mrityu Devata is there. He went to the car, but unfortunately he had an accident, and so he had difficulty. Because ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಆ ಪ್ರೇರಣೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಮೃತ್ಯು ಪ್ರೇರಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಪ್ರೇರಣದಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಕಷ್ಟನೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಪ್ರಿಯವೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೆಡ್ ತದ್ಋತೋ ಉಪಮಾಂ ಅಭಿರುತಃ. ಸೊ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಎ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್. ಏನದು? ಹೋಂ ಪರಂ ಮೃತ್ಯೋ ಅನುಪರೇ ಹಿ ಪಂಥಾಂ ಯಸ್ತೆ ಸ್ವಯಿತರೋ ದೇವಯಾನಾತು ಚಕ್ಷುಷ್ಮತೆ ಶೃಣ್ವತೆ ತೇ ಬ್ರವೀಮಿ. ನಂದನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಪ್ಪ ನೀನು, ಚಕ್ಷುಷ್ಮತೆ, ನೀ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಏನೋ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಶೃಣ್ವತೆ ತೇ ಬ್ರವೀಮಿ ಮಾನ ಪ್ರಜಾಗುಂ ರೀರಿಷೋ ಮೋತ ವೀರಾನ್ ಪ್ರಪೂರ್ವ್ಯಂ ಮನಸಾ ವಂದಮಾನಃ ನಾಧಮಾನೋ ವೃಷಭಂ ಚರ್ಷಣೀನಾಂ ಯಹ ಪ್ರಜಾನಾಂ ಏಕರಾಟ್ ಮಾನುಷೀಣಾಂ ಮೃತ್ಯುಂ ಯಜೇ ಪ್ರಥಮಜಾಮೃತಸ್ಯ. ಸೊ ಇಷ್ಟು ತನಕ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಐ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಬೈ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಸ್ that he is the Prathamaja, Amrutasya Prathamaja. When we consider we are all the Amrutasya Putraha, Uttishtata, Jagrata, Prapyavarannivata, Amruto Bhava ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದ. ಸೊ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಮೃತೋ ಭವ. ಸೊ ಈ ಅಮೃತ ಸಾಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಮಹಾತಾಯಿ ಲಲಿತಾ ಪರಮೇಶ್ವರಿ, ಅಮ್ಮವಾರು ಇಸ್ ದ ಎಂಬಾಡಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಮೃತಂ. And she is the showering Amritam on all people. And Amrita is completely in her. And therefore, you ask that Parameswari Lalita in Sri Vidyopasana, in Panchadasakshari Mahamantra, Amma Tayi, Namele Amritavannu Suribeku. You just shower Amrita over us so that we will be fulfilling all our spiritual desires also. The material desires are there, no doubt, we have to fret for that. But spiritual desires are also there, and that's exactly what is being marked by Sivaratri. Sivaratri is a highly potential, magical, influential occasion for becoming really spiritually strong, because Jagarana, Upavasa, Abhisheka, and Archana, oh God, so many. So all these things will add strength for Lord Rudra. ನಾವು ಯಾಕೆ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ದೇವರನ್ನ ಅಂದರೆ ಅವರು ಬಲಯುಕ್ತವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಬಲವಂತನಾಗಿರುವನು ಬಲಯುಕ್ತವಾಗಿರುವನು ನಮಗೆ ಬಲ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ. ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ವೆನೆವರ್ ವಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಅವರ್ ಪೂಜಾ ವಿಲ್ ಸೇ ತನ್ನೋ ವಿಷ್ಣೋ ಬಲಂ ಬಲಂ ಪ್ರವರ್ಧತಾಂ. ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿರುವ ಪೂಜೆಯಿಂದ ವಿಷ್ಣುವಿನ ಬಲ ಪ್ರವರ್ಧಮಾನವಾಗಬೇಕು. ಲೆಟ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂಗ್ತ್ ಆಫ್ ವಿಷ್ಣು, or Vishnu is any god, all gods are Vishnus only. So that Vishnu is superior. He will be the Lord controlling all Vishnus in the world. Therefore, Vishwam Vishnuhu. In Vishnu Sahasranama, see, ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ವಿಷ್ಣುಮಯವೇ ಆರ್ ವಿಷ್ಣು ಸ್ವರೂಪವೇ. ಇರೋರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಸ್ವರೂಪಾಸ್ and ವಿಷ್ಣು ಸ್ವರೂಪಾಸ್. Therefore, here you observe that oh, Mrityudevata, you just take to a different pathway and leaving the people to have their own freedom of spiritual progress. And he's called a Chakshushmate Bravimi. Chakshushmati. And you know, he has got that kind of visionary intelligence. So visionary intelligence is something, artificial intelligence or something. We have got so much of intelligence. But Drusya and Druk, these are the two important. Therefore, here, Chakshushmate Bravimi Te Srunvate. ಏನಂತ ಅವನು ಶೃಣ್ವತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಹಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಮೈ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ಹಾನಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ಲಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಸೈನ್ಯವನ್ನು, ನಮ್ಮ ಸಪೋರ್ಟರ್ಸು ಯಾರು ಇದ್ದಾರೋ ಅವ್ರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಮನಸಾ ವಂದಮಾನ ಪೂರ್ವ್ಯಂ, ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಯು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಟೇಕ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ protecting ABCD, I am making a preamble of Namaskara to you, and then you be Shrestha, you be guiding the Charshanis, all sorts of people in the earth. So ಯಾರು ಎಷ್ಟೆಷ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೋ, whatever kind of profession, activity and etc. that these people are doing, just Mrityu Devata must help, because Mrityu will be always chase. And therefore, there is a lot of literature speaking about the Mrityu. And Mrityu is also a friend. Mrityu is also a relation. As you see here, Amrutasya Prathamaja Mrityum. So Amruta, the first born for Amrutam is Mrityu. That is very much true. In Puranas, in creation, it is said, Brahmadeva, when he was born or when he was given rise for existence on the Nafikamala of Vishnu, he did a formal penance for 1,000 years, and then he started creation. But unfortunately, he did first evil creation, and after some time, suddenly he realized, Ayyo, what I am doing? I am going to fill the whole nation, whole universe with dirt and contamination and fear. No. So again, he just did penance for 100 years, 1,000 years, and then he started creating the Deva, Manushya, Gandharva, Yaksha, Kinnara, Kimpurusha, Prakriti, etc. All these things he did. Therefore, all these things will be very, very fine. And therefore, Mrityum Yaje. So, Mrityu Devatage now prarthana madi. When we appeal Mrityu Devata, he will be doing very good. So, up till here, we have done already, but still some more fresh interpretation we are able to add to that. And next passage, we have read it the other class. So what is this talk about? Jivanaya Agnata Yachmaduta Drata Yachmad. So for our harmonious living, I am going to drop off all sorts of doshas, infections, and other things so that I will just go happily with that. So, grahi jagraha yadi vrittadenam tasya indragni pramuktabenam. So, again, gods are there. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ದೇವತೆಗಳ ಸಹಾಯ ದೇವತೆಗಳ ಒಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ಇದ್ರೇನೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬರೋದು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ವಿ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಸೇ ನಮೋ ದೇವೇಭ್ಯ ಸ್ವಧಾ ಪಿತೃಭ್ಯ. ಪಿತೃದೇವತೆಗಳು 33 ಜನ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇವತೆಗಳು 33 ಜನ. ಸೊ ಇವರಿಬ್ಬರೂ ಕೂಡ ಭೂಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಬದುಕುತ್ತಾ ಇರುವ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಬೆಂಬಲ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ವೆನ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್, then there is absolute happiness. So I think we'll stop here and we'll continue. So who will tell the Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. Om Sarvam Sri Krishnarpanamastu. Sarvji Veda Purusha Asirvadostu. Om Tat Satu.